up in Metro Detroit, and my family just consumed a lot of media. We got the newspaper every day. We got Time magazine. We'd watch the local news. We'd watch Walter Cronkite. At the dinner table, you were expected to be able to talk about current events, and if you were going to make a point, you better have some arguments to stand behind that. And in the middle of all that, my grandmother just happened to work for WJR Radio, AM 760 in Detroit. Great voice of the Great Lakes. We would occasionally go down there and see her, and I can just remember walking through that operation and seeing the studios and seeing the on-air light go on and the guys behind the glass, and I was just enthralled with it. It seemed like it was magic. And so I think all of this stuff was kind of bubbling around in me. By the time I got to Michigan State, I decided, well, I'm going to go and volunteer my time and work down at the student radio station. I thought I wanted to be a DJ. I thought I was going to be the next Dr. Johnny Fever or something like that. I quickly realized news was a much better fit for me. And I mean, when I entered the business in the mid to late 80s, you could smoke in the newsroom. There were typewriters. There was one lone computer where you could get the AP scripts, but even then, that was a machine that just cranked out copy constantly, and you had to sift through reams of paper to find one little news item. It was so different. It's hard to explain. It literally is, you're living in an analog world that suddenly goes digital. And the fundamentals of the job haven't changed, but the toys in which you use and all of the equipment that you play with, that has changed dramatically. And it's changed the way that we cover the news dramatically. Experience matters, period. You're getting news almost instantaneously now. You're able to cover news instantaneously. You are seeing citizen journalists pop up with breaking news, not to mention our own reporters who are going out in the field. But that's a very dangerous road to walk sometimes, because maybe not all of this information's been vetted. Maybe you can't vouch for its authenticity. It's coming at you very fast, so you don't have time to quite digest what you're seeing. And so the rules of the game are moving at a much faster pace, and you've really got to be on your toes if you want to keep people properly informed. The more experience you have, the better you're able to tell the story. I would hope that after the 26 years that I've spent at this station, over 30 years in broadcast, that I'm bringing something a little extra to the table as just far as what I've seen over that time, the news events that I have covered during that period of time, the approach that we have taken, the technology that we use. I would hope that as that accumulates, that pays off into a better product, a better way of telling stories, and a better way of reporting. Boy, integrity is one of those words that has been battered around and has taken quite a hit, I'd say, over the last 4 to 5 to 6 years. Integrity is something that you earn, that you're not given. Like I like to tell my kids, integrity is like doing the right thing even when no one's watching.